Okay, just making a quick video about William. So I'm to explain it in the best way possible. I'm in two minds about him. So I've got my higher self and my human self. I think those are the sum up of all the personalities that I have. And the human self is bored and alone, and I do want what Paris Hilton has, yes, and yeah, and that's how it is. And then my God self is, just busy with loads and loads of things. So my God self doesn't really want a partner. My God self doesn't really, well, wants a partner, but wants a partner she can talk to. And she can't talk to humans properly because there seems to be sort of spiritual interference and people can't hear her properly. And there's bad communication is the word. So my higher self doesn't want a partner. My higher self is asexual, always asexual, happily asexual. And I feel that same way when guys piss me off. So I will start feeling that way when I'm fed up of the idea of having a partner or whatever. Um, but yeah, I think at the end of the day, I am bored and I do want a kid. And it would be nice to have the sort of whole picturesque kind of wedding or just marriage or whatever. And so that side of me wants a partner, someone who looks right for me, particularly. I think I've always denied that just because I know there's a difference between what you can have and what you want and what you can actually get. I would have gone for a two-story extension, but I couldn't get it. I didn't get planning permission. So, I just made the most of what I can. And I think if you don't have a partner that looks right for you kind of just start making excuses in your head. Oh, well, it's not meant to be or whatever. But at the end of the day, you do want it. You just kind of, you hide it and you don't say it. But yeah, when it comes to William, I am very confused because on one hand, I feel like I was the one who encouraged him to reject me by telling him that I'm God, but also telling him that I need my heart broken. That wasn't the intention. It kind of was a little bit, but it wasn't. I don't know. It was just very confusing, and my head was getting very confused. And um, you know, I liked Martin, loved Martin, not because I wanted to, but I felt like I had to because I would die if I didn't. That's how I felt. Like even when I tried to like Robbie Williams, I felt like part of me was dying, and I couldn't let go of this Martin thing, even though I knew nothing about him or what he was like or anything. I knew I couldn't let go of him, and I feel like that's there's something I needed. Whatever happened, I needed to do it, even though it was a spell. But yeah, with this William guy, I don't need him. I want him, but it's complicated because I feel like my God self doesn't want him. My God self is, I can actually see her rolling her eyes. Like if I'm with him, if we do get together or whatever, or get married or whatever, I can see her just rolling her eyes, being like, oh gosh, why are you bothering? They're all useless. Like I can see her doing that and just like being happy, yes, but also at the back of my mind, her mind just thinking, oh, can't believe that I would be like that, because she's just so much more complex and she's got a lot of things to do. And I think I don't know, she's happy single for now, but I think she definitely would want someone. But I think she knows that it's going to be a long wait before she, or if I don't even know if God's. I don't want to say anything. But yes, um, I I am very confused with William because when I look back at the messages, I'm trying not hard, really hard not to look at his messages because some of his messages were like really, they're really insulting, and I'm not too sure why they were supposed to be that insulting. And so I'm looking back at the messages, thinking, why do I think he likes me? Like I've proved to him that I'm God, but I can't prove that he actually watched the videos. He said that he did, but I can't. Some people, there's so many people that I know, massage clients who I've told them everything, a huge hour-long conversation, detailed about all my religion, and then right at the end, they've been nodding their head, yeah, 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 I believe, and at the end, they just respond by saying, "So why do you think you're God? You're mad. Like this is all in your head." And it's just like, what? I have just given you a massive long rundown. I thought you completely understood and completely agreed and understood what I was saying and seeing the evidence. And it turned out they didn't. And there's so many people who I give a huge amount of evidence for, and I just never see them again. So I feel like there's a difference between what I think is working and what they think is what I think is showing evidence and proof is different to what they think is evidence and proof. And yeah, if I look back at his messages, I'd be like, why the hell do I think he likes me? Or why do I, you know, it's like, so if I only like him if I'm in my mortal mind, but when I'm reading the messages in my mortal mind, I think, why the hell do I think he likes me? And then if I go into a God mind, I feel like, well, I'm God, I can do all this power, I can do all this stuff. I probably did tell him to back off because of something that I'm going through. He probably knew and saw that I was going through. I'm hoping that he was intelligent enough to understand what it is that I'm going through, and maybe he regrets writing these messages, and because he didn't know at the time, at the time he didn't know how powerful he was. I think he sent those messages. I don't know when he sent those messages, but they were May 31st or something. What's this? The eighth now, or I don't know when it was. It might have been before. I don't know when it was, but yeah. So yeah, if I put myself into a God mind, I'm like, well, I've got all this power, and Britney Spears has got married recently, and all the evidence is pointing that this guy does want to be with me, but and I've got that. But then when I'm in my God mind, I feel like, well, I don't even want him. They say, I like a guy. Either I want them and they don't want me, or they want me and I don't want them. And so I feel like I'm in that state as a human. I feel like he doesn't want me, but I want him. And then as a god, I feel like he does want me because I'm a god, but I don't want him. And so I'm in this really like bizarre kind of what the hell kind of cycle. And then there's also other characters where I just like the deceiver one where I'm kind of just like thinking, is am I just being deceived again, like I was with Martin, thinking that I like someone when I don't? And yeah, it gets more complicated the more characters I kind of bring into the whole situation.